Hey guys, it's Cameron from Anime Chat Reviews. Today I'll be reviewing Bungou Stray Dogs Season 2. I'm even in the same shirt. Bungou Stray Dogs 2 is a continuation of the first part of the anime. A second season, one could say. The story revolves around a group of individuals who are gifted with supernatural powers. They use these powers for different purposes, such as solving mysteries and helping citizens, with a little bit of work for the Mafia on the side. The second season more so focuses on Osamu Dazai's past from around 4 years before he joined the Armored Detective Agency. Upon starting this anime, I was a little confused as to whether or not it was actually a continuation from the first season, mostly because it doesn't actually directly continue after the end of the first season, and it doesn't have any real connection to begin with. The story starts quite abruptly with Osamu Dazai and the previous Mafia members as a sort of prequel to the first season. It has a more serious overtone to it, with only a little bit less humour than it did in the first season. 4 years before the first season, Osamu Dazai is a member of a gifted underground group called Port Mafia. When one of his friends goes missing, he begins investigating to find him, knowing that it has something to do with an illegal group called Mimic. Back to the present, the rivalry between the two gifted groups, Armored Detective Agency and Port Mafia, still continues. However, there is a new contender in this fight. The group known as the Guild is searching for Nakajima because Atsushi has a 7 million bounty on his head for his capture. The strong points of this anime are the characters, and the introduced characters do have a stronger resolve than they did in the first season. Our main character for this season is Osamu, who is a well-developed character with a carefree attitude. His ability, no longer human, allows him to cancel other characters' abilities just by touching them. He also used to be an executive member of Port Mafia, but now he works for the Armored Detective Agency alongside Nakajima. Nakajima's ability, Beast Beneath the Moon, turns him into a white tiger and gives him monstrous strength and regenerative powers. Then we have Ryunosuke, who is the opposite of Nakajima in the way in which he wishes to achieve his goals, and he often pesters Nakajima with a form of self-righteousness. Then we have Oda, who is one of Asuma's friends from back when he was in Port Mafia. I'd say he's the best character of this season and the catalyst for the story. He's also the reason for Asuma's personal development. There are a few other exciting characters that join the scene, but these are the main characters to look for. The animation produced by Bones has improved greatly in this season, especially the battle effects. They just match the intensity so well. The art style is a unique one and quite beautiful to watch. The whole animation fits so well in the story. The place and setting along with the backgrounds are really beautiful to look at. The soundtrack is great to hear, and it definitely shows that there is some improvement on the first season. The voice acting for many of the characters takes a more serious tone, especially for Osamu and Nakajima. The opening and ending themes are very catchy and they fit well for the atmosphere of the second season. The actual soundtrack gives such a Mafia-like vibe, which is definitely manifested within the story, and it's amazing to listen to. Bringing it all together, the beginning of the story is a little bit confusing, but it does come together quite nicely at the end. The characters take a bit more of a serious tone compared to the first season, but it really works well for the story and the setting. The animation is an improvement, which is saying something because of how good it was in the first season. The soundtrack as well shows some slight improvement, and the opening and closing are both excellent. Overall, I'm giving Bungou Stray Dogs 2 an A. Now obviously you'll need to see the first season to actually understand what's going on in the story here, but I will say they definitely make a lot of improvements on the first season. Now if you want to see my review for the first season, click somewhere around this little area here, I'm thinking. That's probably where we'll put it, right there somewhere. Yeah, just click there, right there.
Thanks for watching the video.
Please like and subscribe.